This week, I received a message from a fellow Catholic who stated that I needed to take down any videos that I in any way endorsed Eastern religions. And I'm here today to kind of talk about the narcissism that I've seen in some people in the Catholic faith. I know personally for me, sometimes when I'm talking with somebody that is so either you're Catholic or you're going to hell, it turns me away from my own religion. So somebody who are trying to draw into the faith, I can only imagine where that would push them. So, narcissism. The definition is an inflated sense of self-importance. So different things that we can look for when, looking for narcissism, which is typically viewed as a personality trait. It's somebody who knows everything, somebody who's the exception to the rule and has this image of superiority that nobody else, everyone else is inferior to them, and putting their own feelings above other people's needs. When Christ talks about the number one commandment, love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, he says the second greatest commandment is love your neighbor as yourself. Now, love in and of itself is viewing somebody else equal in dignity to yourself. So when we see somebody that has a different understanding of God, to simply say, oh, you don't believe in God the same way that I do, so you're going to hell, is completely an inflated sense of self-importance. Because Christ talks about in Matthew 13 that all evildoers are who's going to hell. It's not anyone who doesn't believe. It's not anybody who, anyone who believes does have eternal life. Like, it is secured. That is the difference. Being Catholic, being Christian, and baptized in the faith, it ensures our salvation. However, just because somebody's not Catholic or not Christian doesn't mean anything. And there's a willful turning away from God that's actually has to take place in order for God to actually condemn somebody. And only God knows somebody's heart. So, there's a saying that's been going on lately in my life, which is there's more than one way to skin a cat, because, I have my ways that I do things. I recently got engaged, and my fiance has certain ways that he does things, and we're kind of learning how to balance that, just like you have to in any relationship. And with religions, we are all in relationship with each other. There's not one religion and this is that God and this religion and that's that God. No, guess what? There is only one true God, and we all have different understandings of him. So it's not the fact that the gods of these other religions are of Satan and they're all going to hell, because guess what? Everybody's golden rule is love one another as themselves. Like, it's 9 of the major world religions. That's their number one foundation, and that's what Christ talks on. So yeah, we have semantics of, the Catholic Church has our doctrine. It establishes the morals that we're to believe in, and I submit to the Catholic Church. Like, I fully believe that they have a true intention for our wellness and overall good, but there's this sense of narcissism that really needs to be toned down, because there's no way to draw people into the security of their salvation by telling them that if they don't, they are going to go to hell. First, God doesn't want anyone to choose him out of fear. It should be out of genuine love and accepting of that love and understanding of that love. And if somebody finds that understanding through another religion because of the narcissism that's in the Catholic Church, then they end up blowing it all away anyway, because they can't even they can't relate to the person that they might be trying to draw in. So just be careful on how we're approaching this, because there is more than one way to skin a cat, and I can guarantee you that there's more than one way to get into heaven. So just keep living the best life that you can and drawing people to the faith to the best of your ability, and just watch out for that inflated sense of self-importance with the Catholic Church, because there is more than one understanding of God, and he is who he is and always will be. So, God bless you guys. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you again soon. Happy Sunday.